A very good morning to one and all, and my heartfelt wishes for the 76th Independence Day to all those gathered here. It's indeed a joyful occasion to celebrate the Independence Day of our nation as we have finished 75 years of independence and we have entered into the 76th year. My immense pleasure to be with you on this joyful occasion to celebrate our Independence Day. I really want to thank God for this opportunity to be with you. I also extend my thankfulness to the secretary and honorable headmistress of this school. And also I want to thank the parents, children and teachers to be with you and to celebrate this joyful occasion. I wish to really congratulate the children for their exemplary performance. Each and every dance and the poem and the skit was really marvelous, and I could take a lot of things from the chin wag by the girls. It was really informative with lot of knowledge stuff. Really appreciate the army dance by the boys. It was really enthusiastic and instilled patriotism among all of us. I really want to congratulate the teachers. I could see the work gone behind the scenes to prepare these kids to perform in an exemplary way. I really want to congratulate the teachers for their hard work and their labor to prepare the children to present a beautiful preparation in front of all of us. It was a big treat to the eyes as well as the ears. On this day, we really want to salute our nation and the freedom fighters. We acknowledge and remember their hard work and their sacrifices they have made to get our nation independent, to be a glorifying and growing nation. We remember our leaders, Mahatma Gandhi, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and several others who have sacrificed their lives to build our nation. We prayerfully remember our Prime Minister, our ministers, and everyone in the cabinet who are taking decisions for the betterment of our nation day in and day out. And we really acknowledge the sacrifices our Jawans are doing in the borders. It's just because of their sacrifices and their contribution, we are able to safely celebrate our Independence Day here. A joyful salute to the Jawans and their families. So many of them have given their lives, sacrificed their families to guard our nation. So we really want to thank them and appreciate their sacrifices they are making towards our country. As we heard, India is the largest democracy in the whole world. And it's a matter of pride for each and every citizen of our country. Though we are the biggest nation and the biggest democracy, and we are able to preserve the unity in diversity. Though we are a different, diverse cultures are there, diverse people are there, diverse languages are there, we live in oneness. As we saw the skit, which rightly portrayed the importance of being one, being tolerant towards each other, towards loving to each other, that will build our nation. Putting nation first should be the motto of every Indian. And India as a country, we are really moving forward in all spheres of life. If we take anything like engineering or technology, and we can proudly say Indians are doing exemplary in all the IITs and IIMs graduates. They are in the topmost posts of many technical institutions of the world. Not only so, in the area of research, if we see, in the pandemic of COVID, India could produce several vaccines. They could rightly be indigenously produced because of our research as well as the scientists who have hard worked for the betterment of our nation. We remember India as a progressing nation in the field of space, and the ISRO, which is doing a commendable job in putting our nation first in several of the achievements. And in the digital world, India is fastly progressing towards digital transactions and the software exports. And in the software world, India has a preeminent place among all the nations of the world. Yes, there are so many things to be proud about our nation. And there are some concerns that is challenges that is facing our nation. That you as kids, who are the future leaders of our nation, the future pillars of our society, and I could see the beautiful talents in you. Rightly so, you will be the leaders. You will be leading the nation in the days to come. And there are some challenges. The challenges to move from illiteracy to literacy. Of course, we have gained lot of improvement and improvement in our literacy rates. Yet, there are areas to be covered. If you see on an average, our literacy rate is 70%. So, as you have seen so many teachers giving their life to educate you, to improve you, you as kids have a lot of role to play as you are literate to part this literacy to the people who are beyond this reach. Also, we could see there is a divide. This, as we see there is undernutrition in our country. Up to 40% of kids cannot afford a 2 square a meal. At the same time, we are seeing 5 to 10% of kids are overnourished. So, rightly so, as Indians, we have to share our resources with the poor and needy. We need to be voiceful for the voiceless of our society. And this change happens with individuals. The true freedom is not the ability to do whatever you want, but the true freedom is being able to do what is right. And you have the ability to choose it, to be helpful vessels to others. In that mean, you as individuals, as children, you have a lot more work to play in the building of our country. We have to put unity and tolerance above hatred and divisions. We need to build sharing our resources with others than keeping and hoarding everything to our own selves. We need to do something for the betterment of our nation. In eating or mobile, we see in the recent days after the COVID pandemic, there have been instances of lot of mobile addictions, mobile video games among the kids. My dear little kids, you should say a big no. Big no to what? No to the mobile online games and all those stuff. Rather, we have seen our Indian contingent being victorious in the recent concluded Commonwealth Games. Playing is very good, but not the online games. My dear kids, I would say, even if your dad and mom give you a phone, don't dwell on it. Rather, go and play with your kids. And by that way, your time will be redeemed. Your talents will be redeemed. There will be a lot of inventions that you can make, contributions and research that you can make to the betterment of our nation. Let that not be impeded by the mobile as well as the online addictions. I would say the true freedom begins with the freedom of the mind, the freedom to think for ourselves as well as to improve the humanity at large. My dear friends, once again I want to thank you for the opportunity to stand among you and to just celebrate this occasion. And this truth, the truth that sets us free, may it deliver us, may it break every bondages, so that we as a nation continue to move forward. Once again, I want to thank the school administration and the staff as well as the kids and parents for this opportunity to be with you. I pray that God bless this school so that you will reach greater heights in the days to come. Jai Hind.